Good morning, Year 8. This morning I'm away at an appointment, so this is what I want you to have a look at this morning. The other day when I gave you this practice analysis task, which is the actual analysis task from last year, here is the solutions for it. I want you to go through that and you'll see what I've done for each of the marks. Now the solutions are in red, so you can see here, calculated the total amount. I've gone through, used the information here and laid out what the items would cost, 2 marks, and then added them up. That's your third mark. Then what percentage of this total would it be if they just the food and the drink? Well, the food and the drink was this. You can see that's going to get you a mark. The total is going to get you a mark here. So then you're going to work out what percentage it is. It's that amount over this amount multiplied by 100, and the answer here gets you the other mark. Now the incidental spend is also one amount over the other amount. So you get your amount by adding up the incidental spend, putting it over the total spend, multiplying it by 100, and there's your mark. But in the AFL store, they have 25% off. So that's 25% off. That's a percentage change down. Percentage change down. How much would they have received to the nearest 5 cents? So the cost of 2 jumpers and scarves totals up to $190.90, and 0.25 of that, it means that they would receive $47.75 off, discount received. So got 2 marks for this, you got a mark for doing that and a mark for this. Then how much did they pay? So we take the original amount less the 47.75, there's 2 marks, and then 1 mark for your answer. When we went to the scoring, we went through this scoring, total for the bottom line is the number of shots they had for goal. Number of goals over the number of scoring shots. It tells you a goal is worth 6 points. You get total points for the game. So if you kick 3 goals and 5 points and 5 behinds, which is worth 1 mark, you've had 3 plus 5, 8 scoring shots. So you're going to have 3 goals 5 will give you a total of 23 points. So the number of goals you scored over the number of scoring shots multiplied by 100. So in this instance it was 3. There's your 3 goals over the 8 total shots, and it was 37.5%. So you can go through and see the total number of goals that were scored as against the scoring shot, and the same here. This one was fairly easy because 2 goals 2, 4 shots, it's half, 50%. Now the highest scoring quarter, and calculate the goal kicking efficiency for this quarter. So the highest one was the 4th quarter, 3 goals 9, so they had 12 shots. 3 over 12 multiplied by 100, and it gives you 1 quarter or 25%. Then the for and against, what you kick as a score goes over what's kicked against you, and it's multiplied by 100. So you're trying to find one amount as a percentage of another amount, and you are then multiplying that by 100. And you'll see when you do that, you'll see that North Melbourne has 115.9%. So you're asked to calculate which position Geelong is. Geelong, right? They've kicked 778 for and 697 against. So the top line divided by the bottom multiplied by 100 gives you 111.6, and 111.6 means that you would be here, 7th on the ladder. So then you're told on the top of the ladder the Kangaroos, and this is their percentage. So if they kick this amount and their opponents kick this amount and they win, how will that affect the percentage? So that the total points 4 that they've kicked. We saw that before. Total points kicked here. You add the 125 and it comes to this. Total points against with this, which goes on the bottom. So you add the 80 that were kicked and their percentage goes, there's your working out, 903 over 751 times 100. And that comes to 120.2%. So their new percent is 120.2. So they've gone from this percentage up to this percentage. How much has it increased by? And it's increased by 4.3%. So you can see that's where your 4 marks are. They're working out here, and giving the answer, and then how much has it increased by? It's increased by 4.3%. This is what it was, 115.9, and it's now 120.2. So 120.2 minus 115.9, 4.3. So it's increased by 4.3%. So you can go through there, and that's the sort of analysis task that you will get this year as well. One situation or maybe 2 situations, and you've got to then analyze it and express an amount as a percentage of another amount, or find total percentages, mark up, maybe mark down, which is what a discount is, right? It's you're paying a less price. So go through there, go through that, understand how you got the marks, and if there are any queries, you can follow up with me about that. Now, if you finish that, what I've also sent you is a fairly straightforward percentages type test, which is not an analysis task, but still it's an idea for you to go through and see if you can answer these. If you are successfully able to answer these, then you'd have really no issues doing an analysis task, because what you've got here is basically those sort of questions but written in test format. So let's go through and have a look. It starts off with some fairly basic ones here. Finding a percentage, that's at type 1. Start with a percentage, need an answer and an amount for an answer. Here again, 15% to the nearest 5 cents. Right, in money you always go to the nearest 5 cents now. 12% of 72. Right, are the following statements true or false? 1% as a decimal is 0.1. Remember, you got it's 1 out of 100. 1 out of 100, so be careful. 24% as a decimal, 24 over 100. Is it 2.4? Think seriously. 183 over 100. You're going to find that that would be 1.83. 20% of the following, again, they are type 1s. Right, just show your mark and show your working out. That's how you get your marks. Change each of the following percentages to a decimal. So you put those over 100, put these over 100, put these over 100. Here, the dining room suite is reduced. Again, we've got this marked down. Right, discounted by 15% off 2,500. So you're going to find out how end up with an amount, 15%, and how much it was off. Now this one here, Claire's time for swimming 50 meters is 35 seconds. If she improves her time by 10%, what will her new time be? That means you're going to have 10% less time. So that's a mark down, or it's less time. The price of bread is expected to rise, so there's going to be a mark up. You need to show what the new price will be. It's the original price plus that percentage, or it's the original price multiplied by 1.2. So if you go through those, you would find that you would be ready for your analysis task, and you also have the work outline to go on with this morning. And if you have any, I will send solutions for this one through, but I'll give you a day or so, and then you'll be able to work your way through that and you can market for yourself and see how you're going with your own feedback. Because, of course, you're on the road to independent learning, as you know that. So I'll see you tomorrow. Yes. Thanks, fellas. Bye.